Okay, so we continue on with the toys that I grabbed basically tonight. This one here is the Fisher-Price Treehouse, I guess. So it's got an on and off switch, and this is all it does. Nothing. No. So it looks like it's got a dog. There's supposed to be a dog that's supposed to go here.
Hey, buddy, let's get your bone. I think it's in the tree. Come out and play, buddy.
That's pretty much it. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to take this thing apart and preferably keep some of the, I guess, relevant bits that I want. So I honestly don't know what I'm going to do with it, but you know what? I figured let's do a teardown, and then as far as circuit bending goes, this thing doesn't really make any music. So what I'm going to try to do is maybe incorporate it into some kind of a future project. So I'm going to take out all the electronics, set that aside, and then recycle the rest. Basically. So I may actually just keep this bottom part intact. Just remove all the rest of it, and then well, you might be able to repurpose some of these pieces on here, but generally I used to always keep like screws and metal bits and electronics components, and then yeah, I mean plastic. I mean, someone actually threw this out and put it into the landfill, so you know, see if we can do a little bit of recovery on something like this. These machine, I guess these plastic machine, I guess they're machine screws. Yeah, they're kind of handy to keep around for projects. I know for a while I was collecting screws, and then I never really had a situation come up where I needed them, and then one day I did. I thought, well, you know what? I'm so glad I actually kept them. Hopefully this battery compartment is not falling apart like everything else that I just went through. So yeah, so we got a battery compartment here and a battery that just flung out. So I'm gonna try to see if we can save this for temporary purposes, but let's see if we can figure out how to take this thing apart. Okay. Uh-oh. And I feel like I'm doing some kind of a repair on a computer or something. Oh, you know what? I think I forgot a screw over here. So if any luck, I can keep this whole bottom piece. It's kind of like what I wanted to do. Is this all one? Oh, it is. Interesting. All right. Well, that's all we really wanted. So what happens when you drop that on yourself? Okay. Oh, now I see what's going on here. Okay, so this is all some kind of a switch mechanism going on here. I just want to see where that goes. Okay, how do you get the dog to talk? Anyways, there's a piece of plastic here. I'm just going to figure out what that's going to do for me if I somehow keep it. So you got, oh, what did I do? anyways, we'll figure this out in a minute. At least I've got the core components here, so you got really not much to go on here other than, where's the switch? Okay, so you got the switch. Okay, where'd that battery go? Oops, sorry. There you go, one battery. Just want to see if I can get this thing working again as is. Oh, there it is. Okay, good. I'm just doing everything in my garage. Keep things quiet. All right. So now what?
Come out and play, buddy.
Oh, okay. So I really don't need that lever anymore. I can just use this.
Hey, buddy. Let's get your bone. I think it's in the tree. Come out and play, buddy. Come out and play, buddy.
All right. So I guess there's not much else going on with this other than this piece here and all this. Huh. So I can get a separate battery tray, or I can just be clever enough to drummel this thing out and keep it as is, and then keep this thing here with the sound. I guess the sound chip's all in there. What does this do?
It's fun to take turns.
Oh,
When there's one thing that you want to do, but someone else wants to do it too. Take turns, take turns. Let someone else go first. Hey, buddy. Let's get your bone. I think it's in the tree. You can go first. Woohoo! Thank you. I'll give you a push. Woohoo!
all right. Well, somebody's gonna get their bone. Anyways, so yeah, this is pretty good. I guess I don't need all this stuff, but I guess the idea from this button was to, yeah, make the switch go.
Just be patient and you will learn. When you're nice to others, they'll be nice in return. Take turns, and maybe it's
All right. That's the end of that. But anyway, so this is a quick teardown of this treehouse thing. I'm going to decide what I want to do with all of this, but all that work for this little piece of plastic with a circuit in it. But what are you going to do, right? Anyways, thanks for checking out this one. I'm going to see about taking all this apart and putting it into maybe a separate thing, and I don't know, maybe I can learn how to alter some of the sounds on this. So it sounds a little darker, a little heavier. That would be kind of cool. So looks like I could just simply remove all these pieces, but if I put it into something, maybe it's just better off leaving it kind of intact the way it is, and then I don't know, using these switches and these mounts. Something to think about. So all right, thanks for dropping by this one in my garage. Cheers.